Prince Andrew, 61, is at the center of a civil sex abuse claim brought against him by one of Jeffrey Epstein's victims, Virginia Giuffre. Ms. Giuffre's lawyers filed a civil suit against the Duke of York in a federal court in New York last month. She alleges Mr. Epstein forced her to have sex with the Duke on 3 separate occasions when she was underage. Prince Andrew has vehemently denied all allegations. Last week, the Duke expanded his American legal team by hiring Melissa Lerner, a Princeton and Columbia graduate, to work alongside his lead counsel Andrew Brettler in the case. Both lawyers are representatives of the LA-based law firm Lavely Singer, and Mr. Brettler is thought to be charging the Duke around $2,000 an hour for his legal services. With the appointment of Ms. Lerner to the case, additional junior staff plus a UK-based legal team led by criminal defense solicitor Gary Bloxham, Prince Andrew could be facing eye-watering legal bills, which are reportedly being footed by the Queen. It comes following a prediction made by US lawyer Mr. Cavan for the Sunday Mirror, which estimated Andrew's extraordinarily large legal bill and how many hours the Prince's legal team could see him facing a £360,000 legal bill. Queen Elizabeth II, 95, agreed to pay for her son's defense at the beginning of last year, The Telegraph reports. Her funding agreement reportedly came shortly after the Prince's disastrous Newsnight interview in 2019, where Andrew said, "I can absolutely categorically tell you it never happened," when asked if he'd met Ms. Giuffre, previously Ms. Robert. The funds will reportedly be sourced from the Queen's annual income from her private Duchy of Lancaster estate, which recently increased by £1.5 million to more than £23 million, the report suggests. The case, which sees Ms. Giuffre seeking unspecified damages from the royal, will likely run up an even higher legal bill than anticipated. It could run into millions of pounds of legal bills if it drags on for months or years, with an even higher cost expected if a settlement or damages payout is agreed. The 38-year-old accuser has not put a figure on the amount of compensation she is seeking for significant emotional and psychological distress and harm from the Duke. The Telegraph reports that the Queen's financial intervention was considered a necessity, as experts have pointed out that Prince Andrew has no discernible income, apart from receiving a £20,000 annual Navy pension. It comes following news that last year he and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson were sued by the previous owner of their Swiss ski chalet, who alleged that they owed her £6.7 million after purchasing it for around £17 million in 20. Andrew resides at Royal Lodge in Windsor on the Queen's estate, but the property is leased to him. On Thursday, the Duke returned to the property after spending time at the Queen's Balmoral estate in Aberdeenshire. Andrew has until October 29 to respond to the lawsuit, and the next hearing is scheduled for November 3. Representatives for the Duke of York declined to comment on the claims.